£2,000 for a Christmas wreath? Don't laugh. These door decorations are the status symbols of the season.
£2,000 for a Christmas wreath? Don't laugh, these door decorations are the status symbols of the season. £2,000 for a Christmas wreath? Don't laugh, these door decorations are the status symbols of the season.
I've observed the ramping up of the wreath wars in recent years.
I've observed the ramping up of the wreath wars in recent years. I've observed the ramping up of the wreath war in recent years.
Friends have even talked of attending wreath-making classes, as if spraying a pine cone gold is an entirely natural way to spend a Saturday afternoon.
Friends have even talked of attending wreath-making classes, as if spraying a pine cone gold is an entirely natural way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Friends have even talked of attending wreath-making classes, as if spraying a pine cone gold is an entirely natural way to spend a Saturday afternoon.
Don't have a wreath? Gosh, how embarrassing. You'll be saying toilet next.
Don't have a wreath? Gosh, how embarrassing. You will be saying toilet next. Don't have a wreath? Gosh, how embarrassing. You will be saying toilet next.
The rise of the competitive wreath first became apparent while I worked at Tatler. In late November,
The rise of the competitive wreath first became apparent while I worked at Taylor. The rise of the competitive wreath first became apparent while I worked at Taylor.
Malone would deliver Christmas wreaths to its favorite magazine editors and writers, a canny marketing ploy, because these wreaths would be pinned to multiple Pharaoh and Ball colored front doors and Instagrammed for everyone else to see.
In late November, John Mallon would deliver Christmas wreaths to his favorite magazine editor and writers, a canny marketing ploy because this wreath would be pinned to multiple floral ball-colored front doors and Instagrammed for everyone else to see. In late November, John Mallon would deliver Christmas wreaths to its favorite magazine editors and writers, a canny marketing ploy because this wreath would be pinned to multiple floral ball-colored front doors and Instagram for everyone else to see.
If you were sent a Joe Malone wreath, but do not post a picture of it on social media, do you ever really have a Joe Malone wreath in the first place?
If you are sent a John Mallon wreath but do not post a picture of it on social media, do you ever really have a John Mallon wreath in the first place? If you are sent a major wreath but do not post a picture of it on social media, do you ever really have a John Mallon wreath in the first place?
The Mayfair flower pusher Pullbrook & Goad is offering a deluxe ruby version for £2,450. If you're feeling strapped, they also have one inexplicably decorated with small lions and elephants.
The Mayfair flower push Pullbrook Gold is offering a deluxe ruby version for £2,450. If you are feeling strapped, they also have one inexplicable decorated with small lions and elephants. The Mayfair Flower Push Parbrook Guide is offering a deluxe ruby version for £2,450. If you are feeling strapped, they also have one inexplicable decorated with small lions and elephants.
This is their safari version. It costs £495 and features a classic wildlife one would encounter on a tour of the Serengeti. For is it so inconceivable that there was a hippopotamus at the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ?
This is their safari version. It costs £495 and features the classic wildlife one would encounter on a tour of Serengeti. For is it so inconceivable that there was a hippopotamus at the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ? This is the safari version. It costs £495 and features the classic wildlife one would encounter on a tour of the Serengeti. For is it so inconceivable that there was a hippopotamus at the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ?
For the greedy among us, the good news is that Sainsbury's has hopped on the bandwagon and is flogging an edible wreath made from stuffing and decorated with pigs and blankets and cranberries. Why not hang this on your door and have a little nibble every evening when you get home, too tired to cook?
For the greedy among us, the good news is that Sainsbury has hopped on the bandwagon and is flogging an edible wreath made from stuff and decorated with pigs in blanket and cranberries. Why not hang this on your door and have a little nibble every evening you get home too tired to cook? Why not hang this on your door and have a little nibble every evening you get home too tired to cook?
£2,000 for a Christmas wreath? Don't laugh. These door decorations are the status symbols of the season. I've observed the ramping up of the wreath wars in recent years. Friends have even talked of attending wreath-making classes. As if spraying a pine cone gold is an entirely natural way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Don't have a wreath? Gosh, how embarrassing. You'll be saying toilet next. The rise of the competitive wreath first became apparent while I worked at Tatler. In late November, Joe Malone would deliver Christmas wreaths to its favorite magazine editors and writers, a canny marketing ploy, because these wreaths would be pinned.
A canny marketing. Because these wreaths
to multiple Pharaoh and ball colored front doors and Instagram for everyone else to see. If you were sent a Joe Malone wreath, but do not post a picture of it on social media, do you ever really have a Joe Malone wreath in the first place? The Mayfair Flower Pusher, Pullbrook and Gold, is offering a deluxe ruby version for £2,450 if you're feeling strapped. They also have one inexplicably decorated with small lions and elephants. This is their safari version. It costs £495 and features the classic wildlife one would encounter on a tour of the Serengeti. For is it so inconceivable that there was a hippopotamus at the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ? For the greedy among us, the good news is that Sainsbury's has hopped on the bandwagon and is flogging an
on the gunbrand and is floating an edible wreath
edible wreath
made from
stuffing and decorated with pigs and blankets and cranberries. Why not hang this on your door and have a little nibble every evening when you get home, too tired to cook?
For the greedy among us, the good news. The good news is that Sainsbury's has hopped on the bandwagon and is flogging an edible wreath made from stuffing and decorated with pigs in blanket and cranberries. £2,000 for a Christmas wreath. Don't laugh, these door decorations are the status symbol of the season. Wreath 传统上圣诞节时挂在门上的花环。An arrangement of flowers and leaves in the shape of a circle, traditionally hung on doors as a decoration at Christmas. A holly wreath 圣诞冬青花环 holly a holly wreath wreath 花圈花冠 a laurel wreath桂冠 a laurel wreath. £2,000 for a Christmas wreath. Don't laugh, these door decorations are the status symbols of the season. I've observed the wrapping up of the wreath wars in recent years. Friends have even talked of attending wreath-making classes, as if spraying a pine cone gourd is an entirely natural way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Don't have a wreath. Gosh, how embarrassing. You will be seeing toilet next. Ramp up 使什么什么的数量增加 to make something increase in amount. Wraps should be provided for wheelchair users. 斜坡坡道 Wraps should be provided for wheelchair user. The rise of the competitive wreath first became apparent while I worked at a tailor. In late November, John Mullen would deliver Christmas wreaths to its favorite magazine editors and writers, a candy marketing ploy, because these wreaths would be pinned to multiple ferrule colored front doors and Instagrammed for everyone else to see. Canny 精明的、谨慎的、老谋深算的 intelligent, careful, and showing good judgment, especially in business or politics. A candy politician, a candy move, cannily candidate, a cannibal, a canny politician, ploy, words or actions that are carefully planned to get an advantage over somebody else. Maneuver, play to do something, 计谋、策略、手法、花招。A clever marketing ploy, 机智的销售策略。It was all a ploy to distract attention from his real aim. Pin, 固定、钉住、别上。To attach something onto other things or fasten things together with a pin, etc. She pinned the baggage onto her jacket. Pin all your hopes on somebody, something. Pin your faith on somebody. 完全依赖寄希望于 Pin all your hopes on somebody. Pin your faith on somebody, something. To rely on somebody, something completely for success or help. The company is pinning its hopes on the new project. Pin. In late November, Joe Malone would deliver Christmas wreath to its favorite magazine editor and writer, a canny marketing ploy because these wreaths would be pinned to multiple Faro ball-colored front doors and Instagrammed for everyone else to see. If you are sent a Joe Malone wreath, but do not post a picture of it on social media, do you ever really have a Joe Malone wreath in the first place? If you are sent a Joe Malone wreath, but do not post a picture of it on social media, do you ever really have a Joe Malone wreath in the first place? The Mayfair Flower Post Paul Brook Guide is offering a deluxe rabbit version for £2,450 if you are feeling strapped. They also have one inexplicably decorated with small lions and elephants. This is their safari version. It costs £495 and features the classic wildlife one would encounter on a tour of Serengeti. For is it so inconceivable that there was a hippopotamus at the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ Deluxe, 高级的、奢华的 better in quality and more expensive than ordinary ones, a rare highly priced deluxe one. Strap. Having little or enough money. Strapped 缺钱的，手头紧的。Strap 用带子或绳子扎好。Inexplicably 说不清的，无法说明的，令人难以理解的。Inexplicable that can be understood or explained. Incomprehensible. Inexplicable. I found myself inexplicable very tired or drained after being in a chaotic or busy environment for more than several hours. I found myself inexplicably very tired or drained after being in a chaotic or busy environment for more than several hours. Safari 有指在东非非洲南部的观赏或捕猎野兽的旅行游猎 a trip to see or hunt wild animals, especially in East or Southern Africa. 用法 to be safari, to be go on safari. Feature 以什么什么为特色，由主演以为主要组成。To include a particular person or things as a special feature somebody something, as somebody something. The film features Cary Grant as a professor. Encounter 偶然碰到，意外的遇见，与什么什么邂逅。To meet somebody or discover or experience something, especially somebody something new, usually or unexpected. In 进入是 contour 相对，即进入相对的状态，面对面的遭遇。Encounter come across. She was the most remarkable woman he had ever encountered. Inconceivable 难以想象的，无法相信的。Impossible to imagine or believe. Unthinkable, conceivable. Conceive 想象构想。It is inconceivable that the minister was not aware of the problem. Inconceivable. Encounter features safari. Inexplicably. Strapped deluxe. The Mayfair flower pusher Paul Brook Guide is offering a deluxe Robbie version for £2,450 if you are feeling strapped. They also have one inexplicably decorated with small lions and elephants. This is their safari version. It costs £495 and features the classic wildlife one would encounter on a tour of the Serengeti. For is it so inconceivable that there was a hippopotamus at the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ? For the greedy among us, the good news is that Sainsbury has hopped on the bandwagon and is flogging an edible wreath made from stuffing and decorated with pigs in blankets and curry berries. Why not hang this on your door and have a little nibble every evening you get home too tired to cook? Greedy 贪婪的、贪心的、贪吃的、渴望的。Waiting more money, power, food, etc. than you really need. Be greedy for something. Greedy gods. 贪吃的家伙。Greedily. She ate noisily and greedily. Bandwagon. Bandwagon. 风靡的活动，时尚。An activity that more and more people are becoming involved. The World Cup bandwagon is starting to roll. Flog, to sell something to somebody. Flog, to sell 出售。Flog something to somebody. 鞭笞棒打。迫使。Flog something to somebody, something off. She flogged her guitar to another student. Flog a dead horse. 驱策死马，做徒劳无益的事。Flog a dead horse. Flog something to death. 多次重复想法、故事等使人失去兴趣。Flog something to death. Edible. 适宜食用的，可以吃的。Fatal, suitable to be eaten, not poisonous. Edible fungi, edible snails, edible flowers. Fatal, suitable to be eaten, not poisonous. The food at the hotel was barely edible. Stuffing, 填料. A mixture of finely chopped food, such as bread, onions, and herbs. herbs, placed inside a chicken, etc. before it is cooked to give it flavor. Dressing. Chestnuts can be used at Christmas time as a stuffing for turkey, junior flour for or chicken. Greening flour for or chicken. Chestnuts. Ham. 悬挂 to attach something to be tacked at the top so that the lower part is free or loose. Hang something up. Hang your cup coat up on the hook. Nibble 一小口 a small bite of something. We each took a nibble. Nibble 小口咬一点点的咬食物 to take small bites of something, especially food. To make small bites of something, especially food. Nibble at something. We sat drinking wine and nibbling olives. We sat drinking wine and nibbling olives. For the greedy among us, the good news is that St. Barris has hopped on the bandwagon and is flogging an edible wreath made from stuffing and decorated with pigs in the Blackheath and the Caribbeans. 对我们吃货中的吃货来说，好消息就是 The good news 是主语 is 为系动词，后面是 that 引导的表语从句，意思为好消息就是 Sainsbury 超市紧跟潮流推出一种可食用花环 made of decorate 作为过去分词做后置定语修饰前面的 wreath。 nibble hand stuff edible flog 出售 bandwagon 风靡时尚 bandwagon greedy conceive inconceivable 不可想象的难以想象的无法相信的 unthinkable conceivable encounter come across feature safari Serengeti explicable 不可解释的 inexplicable strapped deluxe pained ploy canny a canny move cannily a canny politician ramp up 坡道 a holy wreath